He who guides the hopeless, light of unity, overcame our troubled past and led our people to a brighter day. Jose! Yeah, Jose could not catch a freaking break. I mean, I can't level up, so is there a point in me fighting these guys?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not even getting haze, so I'm guessing it's just however you built your character. Hope you're ready. Gonna redo everything. Oh, on that note, oh, Hero Valentine is actually really strong. I'll lose some damage, but let's master this blood code.
Too late now.
That's a lot of damage. I'm stuck. A bit too early. Hey, she brought her face down. I'm not just whacking it's over and over. The tie that binds Jose's message. The Master shall know Luna Fraterna. Those void bonds you, they refuse to accept that ending. 100 years have passed since the sealing, yet many still work tirelessly to awaken you. I am one of them. The bonds etched in your heart live on as memories of strength manifesting within your psyche. Surely they will guide you back to the waking world. Oh, it's just a plus 10 strength booster. What the hell? Yes, please. I will absolutely take that, thank you. And that's your message. I hope this message reaches you. Ever since that battle, the sunken city has become more vibrant than ever. You might be surprised, but I've been appointed as director of the Bureau of Frontier Management. Lisa is supporting me as deputy director. This time I'm in charge of logistics for the rescue operation. Start thinking about the first thing you'll want to eat when you wake up. I'm now positioned to protect not just the sunken city, but the future of everyone in the frontier. And because of that, I can say this with certainty. This world still needs you. And besides, I haven't given up on you. Let's live in the future together. Aww. Go say. Blaze the path. The life integrity fought his own demons while he and his brethren showed the path of those lost in shadow. Well, this one's Lyle. Doing them in no particular order, I see. Oh. I was like, who's behind me? Oh, right.
Enemies above. Don't want them jumping down.
Oh, what's the effect of the Soul Saver? Ignore bloodline trait requirements. Okay. That's all attribute burdens plus 6. So in this case, I very much should be using the Hero Valentin, but that could be really good for other things. Is there any reason to do these side paths? Nah, it doesn't look like it. I really should just be going straight to the end. So I'm assuming I will be fighting Imogen here, of course.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
And then Camillo? Yeah, because with Holly there wasn't really any big bad guy. It's just her daddy issues. Yes, it had to be said. Yes, it was a very poor descriptor. And makes very light of her issues. Ow, 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 ow. What the hell? You can't just do that. I mean, you can, it's just not very fair. I just remembered. Oh. Gonna be honest, I didn't see a way to get out of that. It was kind of just fired everywhere. Was it just a thing where you had to not have her at the... it didn't even matter, she screamed anyways. I was about to say I mistimed that. But ow. It doesn't matter because when they scream they don't take damage anyways. Good enough. It's fine. Tired of buying this Lyle. I'm assuming this is gonna be like 10 decks. Hell yeah, it is. Oh, he's right. Form effectively largely extended. Stamina recovered on successful. What? Lyle, you beast. Anyways. After the upheaval. Oh, sorry. We're all doing well. After the upheaval, our brigade formed a solid alliance with Voda House. Resealing Resurgence once more elevated standing of McLeish House as well. I was officially granted recognition as a Revenant, as Craig's son. Aw. Imogen, who defended the Crow Scar and the old retainers. I think they'd be elated. But me, I'm not satisfied yet, because you're not here beside me. As the strongest military force on the frontier, we're doing everything we can to support your awakening. We'll be waiting for you, partner. Lyle. So sweet. I am adoring this so much. I'm so very happy. Oh, there's more. Hero of Reform. A light to the Dark Age. A light to reform, a great hero who brought an end to the Dark Age of deceit and laid the groundwork for a new society.
It has been far too long since we set out in the name of science.
Oh. You couldn't let me skip this part. You just saw that, right? I just did a light dodge with the heavy blade. Come on, open up. Go. Don't have to bother with anything else. That was, I think, the only rogue gunner there. Oh, that's so cool. I did not think I would get the light dodge with a freaking heavy blade.
Must I always?
It would help if I was actually used to the light dodge. But it's never been my priority because I always assumed I wouldn't be able to do it with most weapons. I dodged it. Uh-oh. It's gonna hurt. I can see why people swear by the light dodge now. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, it still can't get you out of the infinite stagger, though. Alright, set on. What do you gotta tell me? First off, mind plus 10. Don't mind if I do. I'll just be able to use every weapon I want, ever. Max Iker up. Oh, nice. No time to waste. I'll get right to the point. After 100 years of preparation, there's a hot new way to seal the resurgence. Dispersed sealing. He writes like he talks. Everyone living in this world will carry a portion of the seal, and with that we can bring Lou back. There's one risk. Those who contribute to the seal will lose part of their lifespans. That was our biggest concern, but it turns out all we needed was understanding and dialogue. Valentin's political acumen, the heroes who fought by our side that day, and above all, Lavinia's masterful form of control, now free of Voda House's curse, have brought us to the brink of a miracle. I cannot talk like this guy. Holy hell. All that's left is for you to awaken. Let's step into the new future together, my dear friends. I like this guy. Zedon's just great. Just absolutely great. Hero of Compassion. She who offers remedy, the light of compassion overcame her heritage fate and brought relief to all who suffer. Okay, so I'm assuming the quick Google search I did. Because I did look up... Oh no. I'm gonna have to restart the game real quick. But yeah, I did a quick Google search to find out... Basically, this was after it was already too late. Right before the final boss, I think I mentioned I was going to look something up. I'll talk more once I get back. Never mind, the game recovered just as I was about to close it. But anyways, I googled what I needed for the true ending, and they said you needed to finish all of Noah's quests.
Decide, sweetheart. You pick.
Not light rolling anymore. I'm assuming Xenon must have been giving me some buff for it. Hold on, if I switch to this one? No, it's worse. Okay, so yeah, Xenon must have been buffing some of my stats.
Here's a taste. Over here, in my sights. Take this. That's a fun fight.
That's the buff one.
Cut.
Alright. You're mortal now.
Take this. Nope. Don't worry about me.
I did forget about their auto guard bullshit, but oh well.
There must be a way forward.
Yep. Looks like we are fighting Camillo indeed. Why is my hiker only half? They increase the maximum, but these don't. I just did that out of habit, thinking it was a missile. Then again, I noticed that same thing with the LP, where it ups the max, but it doesn't heal it when it heals the rest of it. I'm worried that you're lagging the game, Holly. I forgot about that. I love the Rosenritter, but the game does not. That's part of why I haven't actually used it. Okay, let's see. So when I touch this, will I get Igor? I think I won't. Oh, I did. Okay. Also, it's by 20.
Now we'll have no trouble crossing.
You psyched me out, you punk. Game, can I heal, please? I was spamming that button, and it just would not let me. Oh, don't hit your daughter like that. That's child abuse. Why? Child abuse. Oh, I hate this movie. No. When they yell, they're supposed to come after me, right? I think he forgot. Tie that binds Holly. This will be willpower. I can recover when using it. Oh, that's amazing. And now it's saying, yeah, it's giving me the light dodges again. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, that makes no sense, because... Ah, yeah. Okay. So I was up at my strength and dexterity. Oh, right. Before we go. Obviously, I had to read Holly's note. To my dearest, thanks to you, the threat of resurgence has been lifted. But even now, the world bears deep scars from the past. I do what I can each day to help heal those wounds. Today, we're even beginning to treat patients suffering from severe symptoms of corruption. Drawing from my own experience overcoming my bloodline's illness, I'm finally starting to see hope for the Luxuria bloodline as well. At Camillo's call, many of the Luxuria bloodline have come from beyond the frontier. I'm working with them to support the operation from behind the lines. So many people are fighting to bring you back. Now it's our turn to shine the light on you. I'll be waiting eagerly for the day we meet again. Aww. Holly. The fast dodge is so weird. I am not used to it. It feels wrong considering I have this. Hero of Guidance. He who inspires the courageous, the light of guidance, led his comrade out of the dark and provides inspiration to all he reaches. I'm assuming this one is Noah. Yeah. Also, this is a heck of a way to end the game. In the very first dungeon. Almost. I wonder, what other weapons can I do fast dodge with? That's a normal dodge. So not that. Honestly, most of them. Kinda just the mind one that holds me back. Of course, if I change up my blood code. I have them as well. Shut up. Oh. Ah, of course. Of course it's France. Ironically, the boss that made most people give up. Ooh. I feel like this boss was very much the make or break point for a lot of people. He was basically this game's market. Tie the binds Noah and Noah's message. I forgive you for needing time to think. You didn't screw me over. It's okay. I love you again now. Unfuck you or whatever. %. Ignore trait attribute requirement. Oh. That's an interesting one. Here, let's get rid of my healing. I wonder if that makes a difference in anything. Nope. All the ones that would overburden me would still overburden me. Requirements, that has no requirements. 70 requirements. Strength and Dex. I could get rid of that one, but I don't think it's screwing me over here. It does a lot of damage doing this, but I could probably use almost any weapon I wanted if I switched to the Lu one. Alright, all that's left is Valentin. Oh no, not Valentin. Oh, is it? I guess Valentin's not a hero. That's right, because we changed history. Yeah, Valentin's kinda just a dude now. What the hell? Ew. Adorable. Let her go. But basically what you say is make me. Ow. What the? Okay, this is actually going to be very difficult. Honestly, I should have changed my weapon. If I knew I was going to be soloing this thing, I would swap to something faster. Ow. What? Status ailment resurgence? Okay. Just a one shot, huh? Okay, this... Plus recovered from the annoyance, starting to get annoyed again, just with how much this boss runs away. Of course. Okay, game. Okay, Melania. The boss itself isn't too bad, but all the summons do. They do way too much coverage. I was like, oh, you dodged? Never mind. Okay, so Resurgence just instantly kills you. Good to know. The big problem is there's no punish windows. First friggin' try. Now let Lou go. Oh, I got the Resurgence core. Well assimilated. Huh. Come on, Lou. Let's go home. Aw, that's cute.
Let's go home. They're all waiting for us. Okay. goodness. Lady Lavinia? How is this possible?
Excellent, you're awake. Splendid. Reality has borne out my calculation. Abagander, your bond was so potent, it transcended time itself. I witnessed a miracle.
It saved us. Our bond.
It took a century, and a rather hard-working century at that, but the groundwork is set. It's time to finalize the diffused seed. Come with me, and I'll show you a future where humans and revenants live in harmony.
Welcome back.
Everyone. Good to be home.
It feels so weird seeing your character actually talk. And here we are. Actual end. So, game definitely had its problems. Mainly, the stagger mechanic definitely is a lot of work. Way too unreliable, and that yell which just makes them immune to damage. It would be fine, but they should be immune to damage leading into it. Like, oh, it thought to scream. So, it just gets the effect. How am I already feeling nostalgic? Oh. And a lot of the enemies were kind of just poise sponges. But aside from that, I think that's the only big issue. Well, that last boss was kind of... I mean, that was the first try, so... The fact that I won, I really shouldn't complain about it then. It was very chaotic, but again, you're supposed to try over and over. It was very spammy and... You know, whatever. The resurgence was just bad. Like, oh, instant death. But knowing those and going into the fight, it would be a lot easier. So, last boss I'm not even going to complain about. Almost all of the bosses, really. Some of them had their gimmicks, which felt kind of bad during the fights, but they were all very fair. I'll say that. I keep getting distracted by the screen. But yeah, genuinely, the last area with all the parkour was probably my least favorite part of the game. But also I was kind of in a bad mood because I thought I was screwed out of this ending, which obviously I wasn't. So, yeah, complaints are all kind of just gone. Oh, okay, so that actually just was his wife. Fair enough. I'm very happy. not expect that Valentin to be the final boss. Well, I guess the big bad guy. So of course the game had performance issues. That much was very obvious. But those will be fixed eventually. And they weren't completely game breaking, it was more just you got hit a lot due to that. Now, if I knew there was going to be credits again, I would have saved this chat for this. Oh well. So, let me think. Final rating. Graphics, amazing. Character design, absolute top tier. Story, fantastic. Performance, I'd say pretty average. A lot of AAA games release at just very poor quality, but this was doable. It was very much playable at launch, so I'm not gonna really hit it for that on the rating, but I'm not gonna give it any credit there. It's just middle of the road. Weapon design. I'm gonna say not as good as Code Vein, but still better than like 80-90% of games out there. I loved how easy it was to completely shift your build in this. So, that's also a big plus. The world and the environmental design. Like I said, I didn't like that last tower. Who knows, some people probably love that last tower. I doubt it. If you tell me that, I will assume you're lying to me, but someone out there. But yeah, the environments were absolutely gorgeous, and I didn't feel overly restricted, which is a real problem with some games. There were some bouncy rocks, and some jumps which I could swear I should have been able to jump up. But all in all, they very much respected the open world thing. So I'm going to give them credit for that as well. The only big issue, like I keep on saying, is the balance system. Your character's balance is way too low for the enemy's balance to be that high. Now, if they had similar balance to your character, and they could just be stun locked like that, I would fully excuse the characters being low. If the characters had super high balance, even if it was just on the heavier weapons, I would excuse the enemies having such high balance. But the Scream. The Scream is a terrible mechanic, and I wish it just wasn't there. That's probably the only mechanic that I think that about. Aside from that, I feel like I've played every type of build except for Mage. And that's just because I don't really like the Mage systems in this type of game. It's usually the last build I go with after doing everything else. But I did throw spells on some of my weapons, and I do think it was pretty good. I didn't use any of the high tier ones, so that'll be the one big thing, so I can't really attest to that, but it seems pretty good. I love the new jails. I will say the burden system is a bit more on the weird side, but I think it works. Like, if I wanted to stick to the light dodge, I very easily could. But I was kind of intentionally middle of the roading it. I never felt like I was being forced into a heavy dodge in order to use any particular weapon. And switching your blood code was just so easy on the fly that it just never really happened. And honestly, even enemy design, there's a lot of repetition, but you never really feel like it's too much. Like, you never feel like you fought the same enemy over and over. They all have some different gimmick, they all have some new design. So, again, I'm gonna give them props for that. Not the highest of praise, but pretty decent. The recurrence of the bosses multiple times was a bit weird. Kinda weird that there was that many metagons. But I mean, there could just be multiple metagons. The weird tentacle statue guy, what, Igris is something. That, there was too many, but only slightly. It felt weird just seeing that one so often. But I think that's mostly just because it's a very noticeable design. If there were, like, slight variations, like one's a fire, one's an ice, one's a lightning, I feel like that would have solved that easy. I'd say the only other thing is... I do wish that the missiles were shown on the map, kind of like the nectars were. And I wish it was a bit more obvious when something you're passing by would have a rare item in it. Aside from that, again, great. Well, I will say I wish the cooking ingredients were all infinite buys, because that's just kind of silly. But that's, again, a very minor thing. I've never found myself lacking ingredients. It just never happened. I also do like how the gifting system... I did not give a single unique item. Like, I think in the last playthrough I gave Lavinia a history book she really loved. But that was it. I gave everyone food. Was trying to find out their favorite foods. And got... Sorry. Throat's really bad. Oh, and there's the miraculous bonds achievement. And here's the menu. But yeah, I definitely like how they changed that. Rescue Lou continue. Ah, okay. It's done though. Wait, what happens if I did choose the continue from there? I'm sorry, now I'm curious. One sec. Alright, what happens if I load this? I guess the main question is, how do I get to New Game Plus? I'll just put that at the end. Yeah, so it's one of those ones where you just start right before the boss, which is odd. Is there no, like, New Game Plus? Let me just look it up. Put it in the main campaign. Ah, okay. You just hit New Game. So let me just confirm this is true. I don't think it was true. Well, I mean, honestly, if it doesn't pop up now, you could very easily just Google how to do it.
Long ago, the world.
Let's skip this.
And now? Hello there. Can you hear me? It's all right. Don't worry. There's no need to rush, okay? So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know how to start New Game Plus. But again, it's fine. I will look it up and show you in a sec. Okay. So you can't continue from this one. That hurts. Okay, well, so basically, you can't play New Game Plus with all those special boosters. For now. I'm sure a mod will come out later. But yeah, so New Game Plus is a thing. And yeah. Well, let's actually confirm that. So it would be this one. I mean, honestly, we won the game. Just give us the special boosters.
I'm with you all the way.
So, if what I am reading is true, I can travel to Macmo, and there should be a green bond behind Lavinia. Oh, sorry. Present day Macmo. I have to remember where the bond of returning is. Yep. Oh no. I will give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It has its issues, but it's really good. And honestly, I would genuinely give it 10 out of 10 on certain things. I think the game itself would be like a 9.5 if it weren't for the few issues. Speaking of,
I'm quite certain. To prove it, I'm ready to grant you the full extent of my power.
nice.
Now
Let's go talk to Yadwiga and give her the last of the rocks.
Time approaches a turning point. Take this.
Nice.
Do try to stay alive.
Rest. I'll probably play again later and figure out the rest. But yeah, I am very happy with this. We did it. We got the full ending. Hold on. And on. Let's summon Zenon and see what his bond is. Oh. I forgot to actually give her the rocks. Oh. He has a quest. Alright, maybe I will have this as its own episode. We'll do Zenon's quest. Would he be? I would not expect... Oh. I think I know where he'd be. Gotta be right. No. Did you kick him out? Okay. Where I think he would be, I don't see him. He's a big dude, how would I miss him? Don't answer that. What the heck? Okay, apparently he's hiding somewhere. Just hidden in a side room on the bottom floor. Oh.
Let us spare none of our strength.
What you doing? Odin bread. Does that mean you like seafood?
Yes, I hope you won't hold this refusal against me. It's a secret of sorts, but I don't handle food of the scalding variety.
Wait. Okay, he doesn't like spicy stuff. Sukiyaki.
Yes, I hope you won't.
Oh no, he doesn't like warm food? Burk?
It is a privilege to dine on the culinary crafts of a friend.
Wait.
It is...
So?
Yes.
Okay, so he just doesn't like...
It is a...
That is weird.
It is...
So he doesn't like warm meals.
Stand...
That's weird. Only eats cold food. Oh, greatly increases HP. That's
With a
new.
Japanese cuisine is an art elevated to new heights by your hands, my dear friend. You have made my very day a masterpiece.
This guy. This friggin' guy.
Hail and well met, my dear comrade. We have an emergency on our hands. The fate of the very world hangs in the balance, and none can assist but you. Come, it is imperative. I was sifting through my memories of the resurgence research when, lo and behold, I was positively thunderstruck, like a bolt from the blue. There is a hole, a wicked void in my memory sphere. On Insula Carcere, I was subjected to forma torture. Naturally, I bore the brunt of it handily, seeing as I am an Ubermensch, after all. As it turns out, an infinitesimal fraction of the whole was compromised. Me, Xenon Grifgoat, now standing here bereft of total recall? That defies all reason! All I remember was that the memory was of utmost importance. That may be more harrowing than its loss. At any rate, left unattended, the string on the sword hanging above our heads is liable to snap at any moment. I must embark on an epic journey to stimulate my glorious hippocampus. Care to join? I know what you're thinking,
Absolutely.
and yes, I will reward you handsomely for your time.
That was the
First,
furthest
there's a
thing from
place
my
I'd like
mind.
to visit on Magmel Island. If you're ready, we shall embark immediately. Let us make all due haste. Let us be off then. Fret not. My tithe has graced your purse. Ha! Precisely what I'd expect from a dear friend.
Oh, he just gives it to me early. I cannot stress how not smart that is. But it's okay. It just means he trusts me. So the only thing I won't be showing is Noah's second request.
You're still collecting those? There's nothing left to tell you. What I desired? Perhaps you've heard of Xenon Grifgoat? He's my father. Since my mother died, he's been haunted by guilt. I wanted to create a world where he could forgive himself. But in the end, it was a mistake. There's nothing left I can do.
So wait.
I've said too much. Here's your final payment. Thanks for the help. My shop,
So he is obsessed with Jadwiga. He thinks she's his wife. His daughter. Am I understanding that right? Or did she just make herself look like her mother? Because these are
Not forgetting.
very different things. Alright, I have to know this. Need to get to the bottom of this now. Oh.
Marvelous. Yes, simply splendid. I tell you sure and I tell you true, there is no pleasure like high tea with a vista. This was a scenic spot that Sabine and I discovered on one of our jaunts. It all seemed so simple then. Sipping tea was our leisure. A historic pastime we made our present. Waxing euphoric over her memory has kindled my endorphins! Now, to stimulate the hippocampus! Nothing. That's odd. That aside, tell me how the tea tastes. I take a certain pride in it, and these leaves are delightful. Ha ha! Very good indeed. You have a refined palate. In any case, enough time dithered away. Time to head to the next spot. That's right, we're visiting another nostalgic gem. More beautiful land on the scenic coast of my lifelong honeymoon. Ah, what a glorious occasion for us all. I say we enjoy it. In fact, I insist we do. Onwards!
This guy. Oh, are we going to be going up top? This place does have a great view. And it'll finally give us a point to going up there.
Danger beckons. How thrilling! We've just begun! You just witnessed perfection!
It did perfection. What are you talking about? Unless he's talking to them. Boy, no fair, no lag attack allowed. I'm just gonna go to the elevator.
I shall be at your side momentarily.
It is interesting going back to the lower level enemies and just wrecking house. I was curious how well they take that. I actually did more damage than I thought it would. Have fun with that. No. It's okay, teleport into in the elevator, not under. Yep. Thought I was gonna fall for a sec. It is here, yes.
Tea is served. There's nothing like it for the weary mind. As doom inches ever closer, we must take solace in our diversions. And perhaps it is time frittered away, but what better thing is there to fritter? An overburdened mind invites folly, and folly invites mistakes. Take my advice. Cherish the company of your friends. Now then, let us try once again. Hippocampal stimulation! No luck. How baffling. Let's finish our tea and chance the next spot. By the way, your posh motorcycle there, did you know that was a brainchild of mine? Surely you're not surprised. I gave it away some time ago. That you should end up its owner proves that chance takes no chances. An excellent ride, I should think. I noticed my blueprint's been improved upon. Quite the exceptional feat. I'd love for you to go joyriding with friends and companions. Seeing it bring you fulfillment would redeem my efforts. Well, my tea craving is amply and aptly sated. On to the next spot, my friend. Forward, ho!
Also, I just realized I never actually tried riding the motorcycle with him on it. Tower of Regeneration. It's an interesting spot. Let's just see.
You may take the handle. Not the most opulent view for the greatest drink known, but it has its quaint charm. An addition by subtraction, so to speak. Now then, without further ado, let's get stimulating! No effect. None at all. So be it. There's always next time. Because of our longevity, many revenants become fixated on legacy, what they will be leaving behind. I was once the same, striving constantly for perpetual excellence. It was my raison d'être. My wife, on the other hand, she held the opposite view. As I saw it, aging was a disease, an act congruent to decay. My wife believed otherwise. She often spoke of the beauty inherent in the transience. Time itself was what made things lovely to her. In one fell swoop, she pulled me out of my pessimism and made every day a celebration, a looking in on life's splendor. Do you understand? I mean, does that track well to you? I see. Like my wife, you see the world in a dint of roses. Growth, change, death. Life as it is. We must cherish that feeling. We mustn't lose sight of it to the very end of all things. Surely that's enough pondering. I fancy my chances at the next spot. Really, I do.
That's good. I think we only have one spot left. But yeah, so it looks like with the motorcycle, since he doesn't fit on the back, he just puts that there. It's great. Don't know what's going on there. Amusement park. Fair enough. I don't have to go too far in. Again, it's a pretty large area. Can I have like a better quest marker? Near the merry-go-round. They were all checkpoints. Alright, so we're actually going through.
The roller coasters still run, Entertain
How come I never actually went through the normal version of this one?
Not today! You! Ha! I beg your pardon. I shall be at your side momentarily. Yes, yes, quite. When the tea is good, then the life is good. Now that I'm relaxed, I believe it's time to work some memory magic. Come along now, dear gray matter of mine. Show some gusto! My beloved cells seem to be gusto deficient today. Perhaps next time. I took my daughter here once, shortly after she was born. Joyous times, truly. Lamentably, we've since grown quite estranged. Nevertheless, I was relieved to hear she's settled down at Magma. Precisely! She is the spitting image of my wife,
Okay,
and every
good.
bit as lovely. I wanted her to live with me, of course, but alas, prison is hardly a home for a growing girl now, is it? As it happens, she inherited my, shall we call it a freedom of spirit? My meddling would only irritate her. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. When all is said and done, what more can a parent ask for? I do send her presents quite regularly, mind you. If only she'd reply sometime, just once in a blue moon. Should you, perchance, to cross paths with her, would you befriend her? Of all my acquaintances, I can't think of a better person than you to be by her side. Now then, all that said and done, we'd best be moving on!
That was interesting.
Many thanks for accompanying me on this little quest of mine. If only this confounded memory would cooperate with our fastidiousness! This faux pas may go down as the greatest blunder in the epic of Xenon Grifgoat. Nevertheless, I haven't conceded yet. Now, I stimulate my hippocampus in earnest! I simply pray my mighty cerebellum doesn't blow Magmel to oblivion!
Watches expectantly.
I can't remember. This is not like me. This is shameful. Must I suffer twice what I've already lost?
Oh. Okay. I was not expecting a bond.
Sabine! How fare you, my love? We have come to nurse you back to health. Name your desires, whatever they may be. If I can decree it, you shall have it.
Thank you, Xenon. You know, if I could have one thing... The first flowers you ever gave me. How sweet they were.
Yes, I remember. I knew you liked flowers, so I sent you a bouquet I arranged myself. But is that enough, Sabine? There are so many other wondrous things. You need only ask.
Yes, it's what I want. You weren't sure I'd like them, and you worked yourself into a tizzy for my sake. It was a labor of love, not reason. I'm not long for this world, but my love for you will never perish. So please, don't grieve for too long. I'll be with you always.
That was a nice memory.
So this was the missing memory. It was with me all along. But it had become such a part of my being, there was no need to recall it.
That's good.
Thank you, my friend, for your undying patience. A love that outlives the flesh, that outlives all that we are and become. It was only lost, never forgotten. More the fool was I for doubting. Centuries have gone by, but I still feel it as I did then. The love she bequeathed me still lights my way, still fires the furnace of my soul like an undying flame. You helped me to see that again. From the bottom of my heart, I, Xenon Grifgoat, am most grateful. A gift is in order. It's the least I can do. A simple trinket, perhaps, but one I'd like you to have. I know the handiwork is crude, but nevertheless, I hope you will accept it. Really? Well, thank you very much. Thus concludes our journey of reminiscence. Let's put the past behind and march forth into the future. Let's go nix a calamity. Life and beauty for all. This is my decree, and so it shall be done.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Actually important. Oh, and you're in a new pose.
I'd wager we're approaching a turning point in history. My shop sells.
Wait. Ah. Other yet we go. Gonna be honest, not really sure what the message is. But hey.
If you have will you stop bugging me? I have nothing left to say. What do you want? A message? I see. So you met him in the past. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. Give me a break. Why can't he practice what he preaches? I'll promise you this. No matter how you change the past, I'll always be on your side. Live, and let your heart be your guide. You are the future. So surprise me, my friend. My shop's always open.
That was nice. Yeah, so and it's an interesting one. So the only thing we didn't do is Noah's curiosity about the inventor of the weapons, which obviously we know is going to turn out to be Zenon. But I will not be showing that on a recording because, well, he's dead. I mean, we save him, but that doesn't save. So, we have seen all the endings. Both the mandatory ending, the normal ending, and the true ending. So I'm very happy with that. I'm probably going to play this some more on my own, but probably not going to record that. Because, well, we've done everything. All of our quests are done, except, well, speak to Noah too. I can't do that, he's gone. So everything's done except for that. So yeah. We've collected all of the nectar, we've collected all of the gen upgrades, done every dungeon I could find, found all of the merchants. There's really not much else to do. So yeah. Hope you've enjoyed. I certainly have. Even though it was frustrating at times. But hey, that's how it is with new games. Was not expecting the Lavinia genocide. That was not what I thought that writing was for. But I will see you all in the next series. Goodbye.